Hey, peeps, it's me, Kay. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're already a subscriber. So, we're just going to dive right in. We are talking about Sarah today. So, like with my last episode, I will do the exact same thing. I will, excuse me, I will share what I learned. Here's my notes. And then I will pause you guys and I will write it in my book here. And we'll do a little bit of decorating and we'll call it a day. So let's get started. Let me share my notes with you. So, Sarah, which means princess, she was originally named Sarai, which I saw that it means my princess, and I also saw that it means princess as well. So I guess it depends on what resource you use. So um, yeah, God changed Sarah's name as part of His covenant promise. Who Sarah was? She was the wife of Abraham, also his half sister. She lived in Ur of the Chaldees. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. She is the mother of Isaac. Um, I feel like I'm missing something because I put a little heart here. I'm gonna have to look and see if I missed something. But Sarah's story, these are bullet points, so her story is a lot, but I put bullet points with everything. So God called Abraham to leave his homeland. Sarah follows Abraham by faith. Sarah is barren. She gives her servant Hagar to Abraham to conceive a child, which she named Ishmael. God changes Sarai's name to Sarah. Sorry. The angels promise Sarah a son. Sarah laughs in doubt due to her old age. Sarah gives birth to the promise, which is Isaac. So Sarah's importance. Again, these are just bullet points. Through Sarah came God's covenant. Her life shows God's faithfulness across generations. She trusted in God's promise. Sarah is known as the mother of nations. Her story teaches hope and perseverance. What we can learn from Sarah: nothing is impossible for God. God keeps his promises. Our faith can grow in the waiting. God's timing is perfect. And the key verse is: by faith, Sarah herself received power to conceive even when she passed the age, since she's considered wait, since she considered him faithful who had promised. And that's Hebrews 11:11. I need to look at that. Look that up again to make sure I got the wording correct. Sometimes when I'm writing, my hand does other things than my mind does. So these are my thoughts. I typed them out so I don't have to write them three times. So well, twice, I guess I should say. Sarah's story is a powerful testament um, to courage, faithfulness, and patience. She left behind everything familiar, journeyed into the unknown out of the devotion of her husband and her faith. For many years, she carried the heavy burden of barrenness, a deep pain magnified by the culture that placed immense value on a woman's ability to bear children. While I have never personally experienced barrenness, sorry, I know exactly what it feels like to long deeply for something. I know the sting of hopelessness and the crushing weight of feeling as though God has forgotten you. Yet Sarah's life teaches us a profound lesson. We must trust that God is exactly who He says He is. His timing is flawless and His faithfulness never wavers. When we find ourselves in a season of waiting, in, it is an invitation to draw closer to Him. Ultimately, we receive the blessing we long for, perfectly delivered in His divine timing. Sorry, you guys. Sometimes I stumble on my words. So, that is what my thoughts were. And again, I did exactly like I did the last time. I typed my words up and then I copied and pasted in AI mode so they can rewrite it to let it make more sense and kind of condense it and polish it up a little bit. Because I used to be a good writer, but late, when as I got older, because I hadn't practiced, I think I kind of ramble a lot, and my sentences are run on. So I do that just so it'll make more sense to you guys because I'm sharing it with you and it's not so long and I can get my point across um, better if I do that. So just like before, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to write everything in my book here. But before I do that, before I pause you, let's go ahead and put Sarah on the page. I didn't glue her down yet. So we're going to put her on the page. And I think I'm going to put her at the top just for something different. No real reason. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. Oops, I know I made a, I don't know what I was thinking when I was asking who comes first, Sarah or Hagar. Like, I know who comes first. Why in the world was I questioning? I don't know. I have no idea. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I think when the camera turns on, I lose all my brain cells sometimes. So yeah. So let's put Sarah down. Want her as close to the edge as possible. Oops, that's too far up. And there we go. That's a good spot there. Oops. Where is my little? There's my little washcloth thing. I have to use this paper towel. I'm forever losing something. Okay. And again, if you want to add anything to the information that I found about Sarah, like I said, it's kind of a condensed version of her story. Um, but if you want to add something and I have space to fit it, feel free. Even if I don't have space to fit it, um, somebody else might want to learn. So because this is all about learning. I'm not teaching anything. I'm not a teacher. But yeah. So I'm gonna put you guys on hold and I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do my little titles a little bit different. I'm thinking maybe I'll write them in this these pens instead of the pens that I used last time. I'm hoping they don't bleed through, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so I will be back. Okay, so I am done writing all the things. I didn't I didn't add space between the was I guess topics, subject line. I don't know what to call it. So I'm not going to put any washi tape there, but I do still want to decorate a little bit. So and luckily the paper made flares here. You just add a couple of stickers here and there. So yeah, Sarah. Sarah is amazing. Can you imagine? I know my thoughts are probably going to be all over the place. Can you imagine being Sarah's age? And I'm just placing them to see if where I want them or where I want them. Being her age and being told that you're going to conceive a son. I think she was what 90. I can't even. I can't even. And I can't blame her for laughing because I would have laughed too. I would have laughed too. Like, God, you got jokes. But yeah, it's unbelievable. I kind of like that. It kind of pops off the page a little bit. Uh, I like that. I don't think I need too many flowers going on. Ooh, what about that one? I'm gonna like that one too. Yeah, can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Like, wow. That's craziness. I can't even. Ooh, what about this one? Oh no, that's too big. Yeah, I can't even imagine. And for her to, just, I mean, I know back then women didn't have that many choices when they were married. So I can't imagine she would have told Abraham, no, I'm not going with you. I'm not following you to where it is, you know, you're going. Like, I want to stay here in my town where I know everybody. And I don't know. I just think I thought that was gonna go there, but nope. Don't like that either. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I like this little subtle. I may have to cut it down, but I really like that. Is that too much flowers? Maybe it's too much. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I can imagine. She didn't have much of a choice, I guess, but still, just for her to no, that's too big. For her to trust, trust her husband and follow him and do all that. I like that one too. It's subtle. It's not too much. And I feel if I put that one there, put that one there, maybe put a butterfly or something in the middle. Let's see if I have a butterfly that matches. Yeah, I can't imagine like having a son at such an old age. That's just crazy. And I can't even imagine at the age I am now having a baby. I can't. Can you guys imagine? Oh my goodness. Especially waiting all that time for, for a child and then to get so old and then be told that you're going to have a son and that he is going to be the father of the nations. And oh my goodness. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing what God can do, and it's amazing the miracles. You know, not only there's so many women in the Bible who are barren, and I know there are many people in the world. I mean, many women rather in the world who are suffering through that. I'm so sorry for that. That I can't even imagine. I only have one child, a son, and I wasn't even trying to have him. So I can't even imagine that wanting to have a child and not being able to. But being somebody like Sarah also reminds me of Elizabeth um, being so old and um, and not able to, I guess coming to terms, with the fact that you're never going to have a child, and then Sarah kind of taking matters into her own hand. I think I like that, so I'm going to put that there. Taking matters into her own hands and giving her servant Hagar to Abraham so they could, because Brooklyn. Sorry about that. She's barking at the neighbors coming in. Sorry. Usually she doesn't bark, but today she's feeling really spicy, I guess. Um, so yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. But she totally messed up my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Sarah taking it to her own hands and giving her servant Hagar to Abraham to conceive because, fearing that, you know, Abraham wouldn't have an heir, or, thinking that, oh, maybe God meant this when God told her she would have, a son. But, she's thinking, look, I'm getting old and, thinking that God meant one thing when he really meant another, so it's something to, we as humans, we tend to try to rush God because he's not working, in our opinion, fast enough, so we got to help him along. But God doesn't need our help. He does not need our help at all. I like that. It's a little bit of orange color. Yeah, he does not need our help. We just have to learn how to be patient, which I'm talking to myself here because a lot of times I am not patient and I want what I want when I want it, and I have to sit myself down and be like, nope, it is not your timing, it is God's timing, and his timing is always perfect. No matter what I think in the beginning, in the end, I'm like, oh, that's why I waited, or that's why I should have waited, because God knew best. I was gonna try to squeeze a little flour down there, but can you see? I'm sorry. Have it so you can see. I mean, I could just cut it a little bit and just put it right there. Let's do that. Cut it a little bit and put a flower there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, his timing is always perfect. And, in our season of waiting, we need to just draw near to him and trust that he is going to do what he said he would. And we just need to sit down somewhere and let him do what he got to do. A lot of people think, when their prayers aren't answered immediately, that God has forgotten, or like God has forgotten and he isn't going to come through. But it's important. I like that little faux wax seal. It has like a little flower in it. Yeah, but we think that God has forgotten because he's not answering. I'm trying to figure out how. Is it a flower or is it a sun? I don't know. First it looked like a flower. Now it kind of looked like a sun, but I'm just gonna put that there. I don't think I need another butterfly. Yeah, I think I like it. I might put a little washi at the bottom, maybe. Do I have anything that is somewhat neutral? Or will it's a little too bright? Maybe this like palish pinky color. Yeah, so that is what we need to do. We just need to grow, grow closer to him and not doubt him or feel like he has forgotten us, because he has said that he will never leave or forsake us, and we need to hold tight to that. I'm trying to see if I want to put something in the middle of that, like something with a little bit of a decoration. But I don't have any. I mean, I guess I could put any color. Guess it doesn't matter that much. All right. I'm going to try to keep these videos like under 30 minutes so they're not like too long. Mm, I could do, since I have a lot of room, I could put a little bit of a wider tape down here. Let's have like little tiny crosses on them. Okay, one more thing, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Just want to see if I have another sticker that I might want to add before we say goodbye. All right, let's see. Be still. That's what we need to do. Be still and wait for the Lord. Let me see. Do we have something like that? Let's see. Stay true. Praise Him. Rejoice in the Lord. God works for the good of those who love Him. Absolutely. Celebrate every victory. Oh, in our waiting, He is working. Oh my goodness. How perfect is that? That is perfect. Perfect. I put it on top of there. In His waiting. Well, you probably can't see it because it's like that rose gold color. Let's see if there's anything else. Faith believes that God keeps His promise. That's perfect. Faith believes that God keeps every promise. Oops, sorry about that. All right, if I use this one, I think what I'll do is take this one off. I'm going to do this. Hopefully it'll come off without ripping the paper. All right. Yeah, I think this is perfect down here because it matches. Maybe over here. I don't even know if I want this swatchy tape here now. I like that. I still feel like it needs something here, but I'm just going to leave that for right there. And then I'm going to put this one maybe up here. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. I'm sure it's not going to focus, especially because it's so shiny, but um, really going to say goodbye. Um, should we look for rejoice, be still, praise, hope, good, you are enough, reflect by praise. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I have to put the date up here. So that is it for today, you guys. Oh, you know, I didn't color in the little hearts. I'll do that off camera because it's already 25 minutes in. I'll do it off camera. And I will post in my community tab. I'll take a picture of both of them because I don't think I did anything on this one either. So I will take pictures of both of them and put them in the community tab for you guys to look at. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these little series help you think about the women in the Bible and all that they have to endure. Um, Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. Share if you like. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday where we will be talking about Hagar and see what we learn. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. God bless. Bye.